Brought to you by Local 183. By Unum. Feel the power.
Bem-vindos a mais um programa aqui na TV que fala a sua língua. Eu sou Juliano De Luca e essa é a nossa TV Canadá. E como sempre, começando esse programa agradecendo ao nosso Deus Todo-Poderoso por mais uma oportunidade de trazer aqui um programa feito para a família, diretamente dos estúdios da nossa TV Canadá. E olha, começamos com Força Latina e Marta Checa esteve lá para registrar tudo. Confira com a gente.
Mi gente, nos encontramos aquí en el gran festival de Fuerza Latina y tenemos aquí nuestra querida Gina Balseca, que es presidenta fundadora de esta gran organización y la que lleva adelante este gran festival que une a nuestra comunidad. Yo soy Marta Checa y Nosa TV Canadá se encuentra aquí presente. Gina, cuéntanos cómo te sientes aquí al escuchar la música, la gente llegando. Esto está empezando.
Pues estoy muy agradecida a Dios y a toda nuestra comunidad porque siempre nos apoyan. Es un gran esfuerzo esto, pero con mucho cariño y estamos aquí esperándoles a todos para brindar lo mejor de lo mejor. Así que te agradezco, Martita, por estar aquí, a Nosa TV, a Juliano, y pues estamos recién comenzando y nos espera un gran show.
I've been part of it for over 12 years now, part of the organization, so I love being part of it. It's a great way to give back to the community and our youth programs that we provide for the organization itself. This is our fourth annual festival, so it keeps getting bigger and bigger. So come on out if you're free today. Come on out to the festival at Cranston Park today. It's be a wonderful time.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful to see everybody united and coming together and having a good time and just celebrating our culture. It's amazing.
Me encanta trabajar con los niños, enseñarles lo que a mí me enseñaron y al final el producto se ve maravilloso en el escenario.
Gracias a Dios, con el esfuerzo que nosotros los folcloristas hacemos, soy nominada a un premio Orgullo. El premio Orgullo viene a ser de Perú, que ellos premian a los más exitosos en el exterior y les dan un premio por ser solidaria, por ser exitosa en todo lo que sea, en el folclore, en los negocios. Ese es el premio Orgullo. La verdad que los trajes típicos del Perú vienen a ser así bordados a mano y a máquina. Son diferentes lugares de la provincia de Lima, provincia de Huancayo. Yo soy huancaína, por supuesto, pero ahorita estoy usando un traje típico de Norte Chico, que queda a unas horas de Lima.
Quindi voglio dare auguri a tutti voi per questa grande iniziativa che avete fatto. I want to wish you all the best and congratulations for such an undertaking. Beautiful festival, beautiful people, and everybody's having fun and I'm pleased to participate. Sogno contento di partecipare in questa grande fiesta, ok? Non parlo mucho bene, pero un poquito.
Y yo pienso que haciendo una fiesta como esa por mostrar a todas las comunidades que estamos juntos, que podemos celebrar que los orígenes de nosotros. Yo pienso que es una cosa muy, muy linda. A mí me gusta participar a cosas como esta.
Tengo artesanía de Perú, Tengo estos cuadros en repujado de aluminio y en 3D que los hago yo, y la joyería que también la hago yo hecha a mano.
Estoy contenta, emocionada por estar aquí en este lugar hoy, organizado por la Fuerza Latina, y pues aquí yo representando mis productos ecuatorianos, vendiendo mis productos ecuatorianos para el público de aquí de Van. Está muy lindo, los invitamos para que vengan y que disfruten del día, de la comida y de todas las actividades que vamos a tener hoy aquí.
Welcome to T-Dot Flavors, a new segment that is going to explore different restaurants in Toronto and introduce you to new flavors. Today we came to La Bella Managua, which specializes in authentic Nicaraguan food. And here with me we have Jesus Morales, which is the chef of the restaurant. Jesus, thank you for having us here. And I know you are a chef with over 28 years of experience, and can you tell us a bit more about how you decided to open this restaurant?
Well, it's a good question. We had a family reunion one day celebrating one of my sister's birthday. She came from Nicaragua to visit us, and we had some Nicaraguan food on the table for our guests from the family member that came and joined us at the celebration. And some of the guests were making comments about it and saying how good it was. And one lady coming to behind me and saying, why don't you guys open up a restaurant? This was so good. I said, I don't think it will be a good idea. I've been working on this industry for so many years, and I know how hard it gets into working on the restaurant. But anyways, I still have the passion, and I say to my sister, I don't know about it, what do you think? But she say, you know, I want something to do while I'm here in Canada.
Yeah, and I see it was an amazing idea because it's a success now. And I've seen you prepare some dishes for us today. It smells really good. Are you gonna let me try some of it?
Of course, I can let you try some of it. I'm gonna bring you the ceviche. The ceviche, as I was mentioning to you when I was cooking it, is one of the appetizers, like a fast trying out, like Italian tried the bread before they start having a meal. We try something like seafood or, you know, plantain chips and stuff like that. So we're gonna let you try the ceviche to see what you think about it while you saw it. I think you open up a little appetizer. This is refreshing because it's seafood, it's fresh, it's cold. It's a citrus made up with the lemon juice, cilantro, pepper, purple onions, and then the plantain chips. I could mention it. That's ones I like to dig on it, put it and use it as a spoon to combine the taste of it.
I'm wondering how I'm gonna eat it.
And then try a little bit of the avocado and once on the well with the ceviches and then to try it on.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah.
Really, really good. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for letting me try the ceviche.
Well, it's a pleasure, you know.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I did see that you were cooking more than...
Yeah, well, I think you were curiosity about the fish.
Yes,
I think you
it
should
was a
try
whole
that.
fish,
Yes,
right?
yes,
so
yes.
what was it, the name of it?
It was the red snapper, the pargo roll in Spanish, you know.
Okay.
Yeah. So here is the snapper. There you go. You see? I know you were wondering, what does it taste like after doing that seasoning with the flour, that special Nicaraguan flour, which is made from white corn. You know, roasted the white corn and then grind it, and then the flour and mix it up with the spices. So that's what it is. You go ahead and see what the fish is gonna tell you.
So, and also you have some rice.
Yeah, rice and beans and the plantain, and I had the avocado salad there too.
I don't know where to start.
You started from anywhere because it's always taste, yeah.
I like how it's soft inside and then crispy outside.
We don't wanna upset the fish, but it tastes like chicken, isn't it? It's so good it is.
Yeah, it's soft.
Right on.
Once again, the presentation is amazing as well.
Well, it's quite a bit of food in there, like you were saying, and you were saying that you still want to taste the other one, you know? You're very quite curious into the gastronomy. You wanted to fly a little more into Nicaraguan food, isn't
Of course,
it?
I have to try everything you make because the smell was so good and I can't resist. I have to try it. My mouth is watering already.
Yes, I know. I know, like I was saying it to you, Nicaraguans, the portions are quite large.
Yeah,
it's general. But anyways, I know you were saying that it was interesting because in Brazil, some of the countries are still they eat cassava, yuca. Yes. So you say, I want to try that one too because it has something that I actually like a whole lot. So try the cassava with the pork in the Nicaraguan way. So this is
and soft as well.
It's soft, yeah, because you see it, it melts, yeah.
Well,
and the flavor is unique because it's actually Nicaraguan achiote that we use for that.
That's not a flavor that I usually...
No, that's what I give you, something that is totally different, and a fresh oregano on it, a little bit of hint of cumin, the marinade that we do for that, and the achiote from Nicaragua.
So this is the only Nicaraguan restaurant in Toronto, you were saying?
Well, yes. It's, unfortunately, it's the only one.
I think people have to come and try this food.
Yeah, I encourage people to come and try it. You know, I mean, people that can probably wanted to have some idea that in case eventually we want to travel to Latin America and pass by Nicaragua, have quite a bit of experience of what does it taste like.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, not a problem. Thank you for having me then. Thank you.
So today I had the pleasure of spending the afternoon with Chef Jesus Morales, who let me try some delicious Nicaraguan food at La Bella Managua. So stay tuned for the next episode.
This is our life.
And we are Leuna.
Convention Center é o local ideal para a sua festa. Amplos salões, ambiente agradável e atendimento personalizado. A nossa equipe de profissionais é altamente qualificada e estará à sua disposição para tornar o seu evento mais atraente e sofisticado. E você não precisa se preocupar com nenhum detalhe da festa. Venha nos conhecer e torne a festa dos seus sonhos realidade.
Estamos de volta porque aqui a nossa TV não para. Informação importante para você aí, imigrante. Muito recente, a nossa TV foi cobrir um evento sobre a escola, o Conselho das Escolas Católicas de Toronto quiseram tirar das salas de aula a língua hereditária dos nossos imigrantes, assim como eu. O português, o italiano e outras mais iam ser eliminadas. Mas graças a Deus e através da luta aí dos imigrantes, isso não foi possível. Confira com a gente essa matéria.
A program that teaches children a second language at 44 Toronto Catholic District School Board elementary schools may be eliminated, putting at risk the jobs of 75 instructors. Parents are concerned about the changes in the program and whether or not it will continue.
In my 4-year term in Canada, I did appreciate a great element of this country is that the consultation process is always a very strong component of every decision. While in this case I had the possibility to share the same concerns with the Consul General of Portugal, the Consul General of Ukraine and others, that's such an important decision. A number of stakeholders were not really involved and could not give their suggestions and advice with the spirit to work together to preserve what is a treasure, the way we see it, of this board. That is the possibility for children, and I had been fortunate enough to have my son to use this privilege as well, to be a citizens of the world with the opportunity to learn a third language within the school day. That is rare, and as you know, because of the unique case in North America, Italy, as a government, has always supported the effort of this board, because you are a role model from our perspective. And I can say that the support that has been granted since the very beginning of this program will continue from our part.
We are going to continue the international language program during the day, 4 days a week for 30 minutes. What we're going to be asking the new Premier to do and the Minister of Education is change the curriculum to allow enriched language program to be taught by instructors.
I've worked in construction for 40 years. I am, and always will be, Leuna.
artist. I just started my training, and I am Liuna.
Hi, it's another edition of Immigration News, and my name is Richard Borax. And today, let's talk about the real significance of the Doug Ford, Ahmed Hussein fight on immigration. Now, this issue is not just about a few thousand illegal people coming in from the States, crossing the border, coming into Toronto, and asking for help with their bills. A lot of people don't want them here because they think they're unemployable, all those issues. And they're important issues, and they've got to be resolved. But for the law, I'd suggest that the real issue is about who calls the shots on immigration. Is it the local community through the province, or is it the Ottawa bureaucrats? That's the defining issue. And I'm excited by this issue and what Doug has done. Why? Because Ottawa has for too long pretended that it has exclusive power over immigration here in Ontario. If you talk to the first 50 people on Dufferin Street or any other street in Ontario, they're going to tell you that Ottawa controls immigration. This is not true. It's not the law. So let's have the next picture, Fernando. These are the folks that Doug and Ahmed are fighting about now. But for me, the real issue is the next picture, and that takes us to 1867. What happened in 1867 was these were the Fathers of Confederation, and they met in Charlottetown, and they had to decide which matters, which public issues would be decided by the central government in Ottawa and which matters would be decided locally in the community. They talked about fish, they talked about transportation, and they gave some of the powers to the central government and they gave the other powers to the provincial government. But these guys were smart, and they knew that two of the big issues were agriculture and immigration. And those issues were so important that they decided in 1867 that neither Ottawa nor the provinces should have exclusive power over immigration and agriculture. So it was a shared responsibility, just agriculture and immigration. And somehow, over the last 150 years, agriculture was shared. So when it comes to milk and wheat and cheese and those things, Ottawa and the provinces discuss and they share responsibility, which works out well. So the farmers know they can take care of the local problems, and other national issues with agriculture are taken care of by Ottawa. Now, on immigration, what happened was Ottawa pretended that it had control over immigration, and they took over. They just bullied themselves in, and they took over control, and they had absolute control until Quebec came in a few years ago and said it wanted to have its legal rights with immigration. And then the other provinces came in, Manitoba, Saskatchewan, and all the provinces came in except Ontario. And then what happened? Well, let's go to the next picture. So we had Ontario politicians such as Joe Volpe, you might call it, Laura Albanese. They tried their best to try to bring some of the power of immigration back to Ontario. And they made some great agreements with Ontario, with Ottawa, the same way that other provinces like Manitoba, Saskatchewan, and Quebec did. What happened? Ottawa would sign the agreements with Ontario, and then Ottawa would simply ignore the agreements. The folks in Ottawa, the bureaucrats in Ottawa, the officials in Ottawa do not want to give up control of immigration in Ontario. They just simply don't. But they have no clue about what makes Toronto tick, what makes the GTA click. Next tape. Here we have, in the GTA, and that doesn't include Hamilton or Wentworth, we have over 6 million people. We have more people in the GTA than the 3 provinces in Western Canada combined, Alberta, Saskatchewan, Manitoba. And the Ottawa bureaucrats, they want to control immigration here in the GTA and throughout Ontario. And they've done a lousy job. They have failed miserably. Now, the best evidence of their failure are the illegal workers. Some people like to call them undocumented, but I'm a lawyer. I go by the law, and they're illegal. That's what it comes down to. Ottawa has failed so badly, so miserably, that we have just in this district, in this region, we have over 500,000 illegal workers. There isn't a Canadian business, an Ontario business, a GTA business in this area that doesn't have a family member or an employee or a friend that isn't illegal. It impacts each and every one of us in the GTA very, very deeply. And we all know in the GTA that if these folks, these illegal workers, if they leave the construction industry, the food sector, the mechanic sector, the GTA grinds to a halt. We know that. Everybody knows that. And what do we do about it? We worry about it. It's not that the people in Toronto don't care. They just feel frustrated. In the GTA, we're made to feel there's nothing we can do because Ottawa runs it and nobody knows how to deal with Ottawa. That is the feeling that it's taken us over. Ottawa, the federal bureaucrats, do not want to deal with Ontario, with Toronto when it comes to resolving these problems. Ottawa does not want to fix their problem. They want to manage the mess they've created. How do they manage the mess they've created? Well, they won't give work permits. The best way to make an illegal worker legal is give them legal status. It's pretty simple, but they won't do it. Why? Well, that's the question, but how do they manage that? They put the bosses, the employers, the construction, the trades bosses, they put them through hell when it comes to trying to legalize their worker. So a good employer who's paying good wages and respects his worker, they treat them poorly. And therefore the workers have to play games to stay working in this province. So Ontario, give them $80 and the worker can register a business. They get driver's licenses. Their kids go to school. And we pay the school board $12,500 a head for the kids to go to school. So we're managing this mess. So where do we go from here? Well, we'll discuss that down the road on other episodes of this series. The purpose of today was simply to focus on the mess and for us all here in Toronto to realize that this matter can be resolved, but it'll take a bit of hope and a bit of faith and a lot of work. Thank you.
E esse aí foi Richard Borax, com certeza passando informação aí. Nós temos que estar informado, porque se não está informado, não tem como cobrar. E a nossa TV finaliza por aqui hoje mais um programa que, graças a Deus, nós fizemos com muito amor e carinho. Quero agradecer a minha equipe, que tem trabalhado muito para trazer um programa maravilhoso para você, família, que assiste a nossa TV. E vem comigo.